What is going on, you guys? Thank you so much for tuning in today as we go ahead and take a look into the next episode of Dawson's Creek. Now, check it, you guys. I can't wait for this next episode. Miss Jacobs and Pacey, man, they actually did it. They went all the way. They did the nasty. I cannot believe what we just seen. Very disappointed in you, Miss Jacobs, but damn it. Oh my God, can't believe we just witnessed that. If you guys remember seeing what we seen in the last episode, Pacey, Miss Jacobs, by the end of the episode, hooked up with each other, and it is all on film. Now, if you guys also remember, we had Dawson and Jennifer who wanted to shoot a little bit more scenes for Dawson's movie, and there was a moment where Dawson was trying to stage the kiss, which Jennifer was like, "Yo, what? You gotta let these things just happen. You can't just do that. That's completely weird." Obviously, they kind of were having a little bit of a back and forth, but a bit of a moment, and that's when Miss Jacobs and Pacey came along, and I don't know if they actually know exactly if that's who they saw, but I mean, they got it all on footage. So if they're curious, if they end up watching, oh my God. I can't believe what we saw, but very curious to see what happens in this next episode. I think Miss Jacobs is definitely going to have some regrets about what she did that night with Pacey, and I think she may try to get some distance from him. That is probably the smartest thing to do. I'm not sure if she will do it, but if she has any common sense, that's probably the best thing she should do is stay away from Pacey. Just stay away, okay? Obviously, Pacey isn't going to go out without a fight, so that is something that is making me very interested in trying to figure out what's going to happen in this next episode. And let's just get straight to it, man. If you guys are a fan of Dawson's Creek, if you guys are a fan of what we do here in Geeked Out Nation, don't forget to leave us the like, comment, subscribe, and check us out for early and unedited episodes if that is something that interests you guys. Check us out on our Patreon. Anyways, let's get this next episode started. I can't wait to see what happens. So hopefully you guys can't wait as well. Anyways, here we go.
You know, it's not without a certain quality.
Very watchable.
Yeah.
Until you see who it is.
It's funny, that woman looks familiar.
I know what you mean.
But you can't see Pacey though. You can't.
So if you're thinking of tracking him down, just look for the guy with
Is
the
he gonna
brown
confess
hair
to them?
and the robbing neck muscles.
Dawson, I think I should get to take a look at that tape.
Sure, we'll arrange a private screening for you.
Yeah, so you can flog the bishop in privacy.
You know, that's really clever how you turn all that sexual repression.
Make it more powerful. So I figure the next time I see you, we are in for one Titanic kiss.
Oh, okay, Dawson.
Wait.
It's not waiting, it's anticipation.
Hell yeah.
Screw it.
Oh! Oh my God. Way to go, guys. Oh my God, Pacey, dude.
Dude, Pacey, what are you doing?
The tape.
What's a tape? Miss
Tape,
Jacob?
man. Yes, the Miss Jacobs.
Stop, dude, you messed it on my dailies. There you go. Mad dog.
Now pick all this shit up, Pacey.
Dawson.
Yeah.
You know, did I look all right? Performance-wise, did I cut it, man?
Oh my God. I guess.
Fine, man. I mean, from what I could tell, we're just doing some shopping.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dawson, this is...
Bob Collinsworth. Yeah.
I would have
It's
smacked
11,
you.
Right.
and Joey.
But don't touch me.
Real thrill.
Listen, your mom was just helping me out with a little wardrobe problem. It seems the station research has indicated that, well, viewers like me, they hate my sport coats.
Avoid Pacey at all costs.
Hey, tomorrow?
Hi. Well, this is a surprise.
Well, yeah, I saw you sitting here. I just thought I'd come on over.
I'm glad you did.
She's gonna end up in jail. I could see it.
Really? Sort of like me?
Sorta. Oh, Dawson, look, there's your mom.
Oh. Oh, we fighting. We fighting, you guys. I'm going straight over there and I'm causing a huge scene. I don't care. I am causing the biggest scene.
Is it if you want to talk to somebody about this, I mean, really talk? Even though I know we've never done that before, well, I'd really like to be that person.
Respect. Way to go, Jennifer. But he's clearly hurt. He is 100% fucked up. I figured Joey. I figured it'd be Joey.
What I should really do is tell my dad. Dad, the woman you're about to circulate. Bye.
I mean, I get where Joey's coming from. I'm
Have a
not mad
nice
at
life.
Joey at all. How did you tell your best friend, yeah, your mom is cheating on your dad, which could definitely ruin their family? So I'm not mad at Joey at all. I get where she was coming from.
Away from kids like that?
No, Dawson, there was kids like that.
Uh-huh, she was part of that. Okay. I wouldn't be mad. I'd be like, that was before me, so.
Sex part?
Yeah.
Boyfriend, right? Well,
Did you hold my hand?
yeah. Sure.
Yeah. He looks hurt, though.
Man troubles.
Yes, apparently in your extensive research, you failed to detect that I'm not exactly Benji's type.
No?
I would have never guessed that.
Not unless you think I bear some resemblance to Mel Gibson.
Mr. Gold is gay?
That's not to be repeated.
So I don't understand. Yesterday at the cafe when I... Yeah, really?
Yes, really.
Well, that's not good.
Hey. Think you owe me about 7/8 of a conversation?
Yeah, I guess I do.
I mean, it's probably just my own pathetic insecurity, but I wanted to...
Actually, inexperienced guy.
In?
Exactly. She's saying she wants it just as bad as you do, man. You're carnal.
Maybe, but I don't think so. I don't think that's what she's saying.
It's about romance. God, you have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
Yeah, I do.
No, you... I'm gonna tell my dad.
I so would. I would. 100%. Absolutely. Because he deserves to know.
Dad. What? There's something I gotta tell you.
That sounds serious. What is it?
It is, and I know this is the wrong time to talk about this, but
Hi, Dawson.
No, I'm coming out with it. I don't care. Come on, Dawson.
Mind a little company.
Can I ask you a question?
How old are you, Tamara? Like 35?
Something like that.
This is so
You've
bad.
been with other guys, right?
Some, yes.
A lot?
Well, not a lot that mattered.
Oh. Great. Thanks.
Where was this conversation going?
Yeah.
About the one in high school? I didn't mean my high school.
you and I? Are we museum bound?
It is so hard not to recognize that bug that was just on him.
You get angry at me too easily.
You're way too critical to me.
No matter how the wedding turned out. I'm pretty sure I had a wonderful time up until the end.
Me too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our episode for today. Season number 1, episode number 4 of Dawson's Creek. This was a pretty good episode, you guys. Dawson found out about his mother, which I totally understand why he didn't tell his father. It's their 20th anniversary coming up, and his dad, man, his dad seems so happy to just be with the woman of his dreams, you know. And how you being Dawson, do you tell your dad that the woman you've been with for 20 years is cheating on you? You know what I mean? So it was definitely a hard thing for Dawson to think about how to come out and tell his father. He was really close to doing it. If that was me, I would have been cold hearted, man. I would have been like, Dad, don't do it. Mom, disappointed in you. But that's just not who Dawson is. We got to see Pacey and Miss Jacobs, you guys. They are still, it's so weird. It's so weird, to see them having these interactions the way that they are, especially after them doing what they did. It's hard. It's hard to like what we're seeing. Sorry, soda here. I don't know, man. It was just, I want to be on board with them, but it's so wrong on so many other levels. Like, I don't even know where to begin, to be honest with you guys, with Pacey and Miss Jacobs. I don't know, man. I just know that this is going to end very bad. There's no way there's going to be a happy ending for those two characters. And obviously, I think Miss Jacobs is the one who's going to take most of the fault. I think she's going to possibly end up in jail. It's just a matter of time of when someone finds out. Someone's going to find out. And I do not see Miss Jacobs and obviously Pacey being a thing. It's just so weird. It's just so weird to see it happen. And I don't even know, honestly, where to continue on with that. I'm very curious to see where it keeps leading us to, though. I'm just not sure exactly where it's going to take us, other than Miss Jacobs landing in jail, to be honest with you guys. I kind of mentioned it earlier to you guys about Joey and Dawson when they had that one little moment where, Dawson kind of asked Joey if she knew about her father getting cheated on. I totally support Joey. I think that she did the right thing as far as not telling Dawson, because how do you tell Dawson? You know what I mean? How do you tell Dawson that your mom is cheating on your dad? That could possibly end their marriage. That could possibly lead them into a divorce. That could possibly alter Dawson's life. Dawson is living this life where it's like almost like a fantasy. I hear Joey say it all the time that Joey that not that I hear Joey say to Dawson all the time that you need to stop acting like these movie things are reality. You know what I mean? She didn't really word it in that way, but it's kind of like what she was referring to. Like, stop thinking that life is like a movie. Things happen, like this is real life type of stuff. You know what I mean? Hopefully what I'm saying is making sense there. But long story short, I just feel like with this going on and possibly them being divorced, it could change the whole mentality of Dawson's mind, like how he thinks and stuff like that. And it could be a totally different Dawson. And I totally understand why she didn't do it. She wanted to protect her friend, protect her friend's family, because this is something that's very, very damaging. That could definitely hurt Dawson a lot. Not that he isn't hurt already. I mean, we are starting to see some of the ripple effects, which leads me to the Jennifer situation. We finally found out why Jennifer is here and why she left New York. And that was because, she was out doing whatever she wanted to do. I guess she slept around a bit. And, her parents didn't approve of that lifestyle and didn't want their daughter to be like that. So they bring her down to here. Now, I have to remember, okay? I have to remember that these guys are 15 years old, okay? Because just from the naked eye, just looking at them, you could tell they're clearly in their early 20s. So when I hear Jennifer say, "Oh, is this a problem?" I instantly was like, "Nah, it's fine." But that's because I'm thinking of them as their real actual age. I keep forgetting that their age in the show is like 15. So I could understand why Dawson feels maybe the way he feels. He probably feels that it's not going to be as special. She's young, he's young. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of scenarios why Dawson is possibly feeling the way that he's feeling. I would not, if I was Dawson, let that affect me. I wouldn't let that bother me, because all these things happened before she knew me. You know what I mean? Dawson brought up a good point when they were talking into the in the hallway in a scene a little bit later. Dawson was like, "There's nothing that I could do to change what happened. It already happened. It's the past." Yeah, you're right. It's the past. It happened already. She didn't know me. She didn't know anything about me. She didn't even know I existed. So I am not going to sit here and make this a big deal. That's what I would assume Dawson do. But I mean, hey, he's a kid. He's a teenager. That's why I'm like, I got to remember that they're 15 because I mean, if it was me, I wouldn't care. I would be like, okay, I mean, what can I do or say about it? You know what I mean? It's not going to change how I feel about you, and that's just how I feel and take about that whole situation. Obviously, I'm older, so at least older than what they're playing as far as their characters and stuff like that. Let's see what else. We kind of saw a little bit of Joey giving Dawson a little bit of a look as far as that she's into him. I mean, I kind of felt like she was into him, but I was kind of hoping that the story would just eventually grow out of that and be like, they're just really good friends. I think that their relationship is something to cherish, like their friendship between Joey and Dawson is something we should cherish. We don't get those type of friendships like that nowadays. I mean, maybe, I mean, I don't know. Maybe some of the guys in the comments below is like, hey, I got a friend that's like this, and that's awesome. That's really awesome. Those are friendships you should definitely cherish. And I thought that the show would go into that direction where they just love each other as friends so much they would never try to intercept that and mess anything up. But who knows? There is still a chance they could possibly eventually get together, but that would probably happen way, way later on. I think this was just them showing just throwing little things at us, little hints at us that, Joey is definitely thinking or at least into Dawson a bit. Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything else more that I would really like to add on, you guys. I think I covered just about everything, in my opinion, that I thought had to be really covered. Really fun episode. Very curious to see again where Pacey, Miss Jacobs go. Very curious to see if Dawson will forgive, I guess, technically Jennifer. I mean, he doesn't necessarily he shouldn't have to like say forgive her or anything. She didn't do anything wrong, but like we'll see hopefully where this takes them to as well. But anyways, that's all the time we have for today. I thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, as you guys know I did. And I hope to see you guys on the next episode of Dawson Creek. You guys take care.